Hello everyone, myself Upasana Goswami, and today I will deal with topic gender study in cultural study. These are my personal information. So, first of all, introduction to gender study. Gender study explore how societies contract and interpret notion of masculinity, femininity, and gender diversity. Gender study in in interdisciplinary field that explore the social, culture, and political aspects of gender. It example how gender role and identities are considered and maintain a challenge in a society. Gender study encompasses as a wide range of topic, including feminism, LGBTQ issues, masculinity, and the intersection of gender with race, class, and sexuality. History of a gender study. Gender study emerged in the late 20th century as a response to a woman's liberation movement and increase the awareness of gender-related issues. It has its roots to feminist theory, which change a traditional nation of gender roles and to examine women's experience in society. Study has become a global field, addressing a diverse culture and society context. And gender study continues to be relevant, addressing a contemporary issue related to gender equality, transgender rights, and more. In a gender study, most of the focus on gender-based inequality in a workplace, education, etc. Gender study in cultural study. Gender study within the cultural study explore how gender roles and identity are constructed, represent, and perform within a different culture context. It examines how culture shape and it's shaped by nation of gender, and how this idea influence power dynamic, societal norms, and individual experience. Explore how culture intersects with other factors like race, class, and sexuality, leading to a more comprehensive understanding of gender dynamic in society. Difference between sex and gender. Basically two gender two gender in a biological, male and a female. These are a chart in a sex and gender difference. Gender equality. Gender equality advocates for the equal rights and opportunity for people of all gender identities, include women, men, transgender, non-binary, and gender diversity includes. Gender equality is not only for a woman equality, but also in a gender men, woman, and transgender, so who gave a equal rights and equal position in a society. Many countries have established law and politics policies to promote gender equality, addressing issue like equity, reproduction rights, and protection against gender-based violence. In many country, many country give a policy in a production right to production right to a woman, woman, gender-based violence, woman or man. Gender equality is closely tied to economic improvement, as it seeks to ensure that women and marginalized gender groups have equal access to education, employment, and interpretation opportunities. Gender-based violence. Gender-based violence occupies a physical, sexual, emotional, or economic harm inflicted on an individual due to their gender of perceived gender roles. Gender-based violence can lead to a physical and psychological trauma, gender inequalities, and hinder the social and economic development. Gender-based violence remaining a significant global issue that require continued efforts from individual, community, and government to eradicate. The media can The media can predict harmful stereotypes, but it can also raise awareness. Technology can be a tool for improvement or a means for abuse. These are some chart of physical violence. We can see the physical violence. First chart is express the how many percent physical violence in male and for women, but in this chart express the express the percentage in woman violence. In second chart, we can see that physical abuse and sexual assault and very ve- very express violence in in the society. Gender identity refers to a person's deeply held sense of their own gender, which may be a male female combination of both, neither, or different gender altogether. It's how individual perceives and experience their own gender, which may or may not align with their assigned sex and birth. These are the chart of the gender identity. What are stereotypes? A gender stereotypes is a widely held belief of generalization about the behavior and characteristic attribute to women and men. Female are often portrayed as a being emotional, caring, and in need to protection. Male are often characterized as a being a rational, career driven, and strong. This assumption can be a negative. Example: women are irrational, men are insensitive or insensitive. These are a chart of the types of personal stereotyping personality in a we can see the in our society. We can see the so many stereotypes. Example, in a girls only wear in a color way. So in a color way, so girls only wear only girls color is a pink color, and boys color is a blue color is a boy color, and also is a in our so many times boy was crying in in our boy are crying. So the society uh, in the at that time society tell boy are not crying, you are a boy. But in this type of stereotypes in our society, just like emotionally color and so many types. Gender study in media. Stereotypical portrait in advertising, hyper sexualization, video game and movie. Gender study, we can in our society contemporary time, we can see so many gender difference in media. These are some example. We can see a video game example. This type of game is only girls game, just like a cooking, beauty production game. And other hand, boys game is uh, boys game is a car racing and uh, in a war game. And second example is jabar stereotypical portrait in advertisement. In two example are so many ad only ad. We can see the woman only woman can do this type of work, like washing to a cloth, and also and hypersexualism. In one ad in Shah Rukh Khan's fairness cream, in this ad Shah Rukh Khan tell that मर्द हो के लड़कियों वाली फेयरनेस क्रीम क्यों लगाते हो, मर्द हो के लड़कियों वाली फेयरनेस क्रीम क्यों लगाते हो. In this example we can see, yeah, hypersexuality in a woman woman and men. Current gender issues, gender in our contemporary time, so many gender issues in our time, just like a gender identity expression, politics, education, health, workplace, and religions. And so so first of all, gender identity expression. In our time, we can see a gender identity. We Gender identity expression, we can see in a gender identity, see the so many gender, so many gender in are there in our society. And but in LGBTQ, transgender, and etc. But in our society, we cannot accept this type of gay relationship, lesbian relationship in our society. In a current politics issue, in a politics issue, so many women are there in a politics, but at that time, women in a position, but they are not handle in all types of their all types of their rights. Women are only a position, but male dominate are handle this type of politics. In education, women are educated in a contemporary time, but how many women in educated after a marriage, educated but after a marriage, how many women are doing a workplace, and as a in so many stream and field, we can see the engineering field, gender issue, sorry, education issue, we can see in engineering field, mechanical engineering field, yeah. Only 1% or 3% women are there, just because mechanical field is only for boys, not woman in this field, going to this field. So I think education not education not express the this type of issue, health issue. In the health issue, we can see the so many women in the so many women are in the so many women are compared to the male, compared to the male, women are unhealthy to the compared to the men. And a workplace, in a workplace, we can see this picture, see this picture, women do that all kind of things in a home, and other hand, they do their work. So woman is not only do that office work, but also he do that of housework, and their office work. Current religion issue, in a religion issue is a very sensitive issue, we can see a gender issue and religious. First of all, woman can in a woman in so many religious rule for only followed their woman, just like a woman are in menstruation period, they follow this kind of the rule, this kind of the rule. They're not going to the religious place, and this kind of the things they face. And in other end, in other end, religion, uh, In a conclusion, gender study within a cultural study have a significantly enriched our understanding of the complex way in which gender identity and a social norm interest. With culture practice, this interdisciplinary field has a shed light on the power dynamic, representation, and a lived experience of individual diversity, culture, and time period. It has a challenge traditional gender roles and stereotypes, contributing to broad discussion about social justice, equality, and identity. Gender study in a cultural study continues to be a vital and vital area of academic exploration, providing valuable insight into the dynamic relationship between cultural gender in a ever-changing world. So these are my reference, and now I am open for the question.